Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video de Mundo Ortega. Vamos a continuar con la serie de personajes históricos comparados o ficticios. En este caso creo que ficticio, si no recuerdo mal, no existió en la vida real. Pero el personaje de Scrooge contra Pep Guardiola. Y bueno, contra Pep Guardiola no. El título del vídeo como tal ¿Es Pep Guardiola el Scrooge del fútbol? Y vamos a verlo, porque me hace gracia y quiero saber qué dice el vídeo. Y como les suelo decir siempre, vayan al vídeo original, apóyenlo, vayan al canal original, denle like y suscríbanse. Yo se lo diría porque seguro que me gusta el vídeo, pero vayan ustedes, que el enlace lo tienen en la descripción, ¿eh? ¿Es Pep Guardiola el Scrooge del fútbol? El precio de la perfección.
Is Pep Guardiola Scrooge of football? Ebenezer Scrooge loved money more than people. Pep Guardiola loves control more than chaos. But what happens when control costs hundreds of millions? Pep Guardiola is called the greatest manager of modern football, but is he greatest manager or just a checkbook manager? So, today, we compare Ebenezer Scrooge, the world's most famous symbol of greed, with Pep Guardiola, the manager who never stops spending. Is Pep more greedier for good players more than Scrooge is for money? Those who don't know Scrooge, he was most greediest character of Disney like Pep Guardiola is in football. If Pep Guardiola lost 2 games in a row, he will run to owner for another rebuilding, buying players here and there. But Pep Guardiola is not greedy for money. He is greedy for control. Pep wants total positional discipline, players who fit exact roles, no compromise in system. If one player doesn't fit, replace him, if one weakness appears. By the best solution, Pep's philosophy is based on if one screw is loose, rebuild the machine. Let's talk facts. Wherever Pep goes, like in Barcelona Best Academy, plus buying players like Henry, selling E2 and buying Zlatan, in Bayern Munich, domestic monopoly, plus elite signings. Even in Manchester City, Pep have unlimited financial power. Pep doesn't just buy players, he buys certainty. Need a left back, buy two. Need a winger, buy a specialist. Midfielder aging, replace immediately. This is where critics say Pep doesn't rebuild, he replaces. Just like Scrooge replacing people with coins. But Scrooge wasn't expending like Pep. Scrooge wants to. Saved money at all costs. Has no emotional attachment. He measured everything in value. Willing to discard people if inefficient. Scrooge believed, why fix something cheaply when I can control everything? Greed for Scrooge wasn't luxury, it was fear of loss. Likewise, Pep buys because he hates risk. Pep's system collapses if one player fails. Tactically, he values system over loyalty. Players are tools, not emotions. He plays a higher risk style. High line, positional play, overloads, gives mistakes, are costly. He doesn't wait for decline. If a player drops 5%, Pep moves on. This is Scrooge mentality. Eliminate
Mentalidad de Scrooge, ¿eh?
weakness before it costs profit. But one thing is Pep greed, do not harm any players or owner, like he improves players massively, sells many players at profit, doesn't hoard stars on bench long term, develops systems copied worldwide. Pep's spending is strategic, system-driven, efficiency-based. Unlike Scrooge, Pep creates value, not just stores it. Pep isn't greedy for money. He is greedy for perfection. Can football greatness exist without spending? Pep answers, if the system demands it, pay the price. Critics answer, money removes difficulty. The truth, modern football rewards precision, not romance. Pep Guardiola is not football's Scrooge, but he thinks like one, not because he loves money, but because he hates imperfection. And in modern football, perfection is expensive.
Bueno, buen vídeo. A ver, por los argumentos que nos ha dado, sí tiene pinta de que sea el Scrooge del fútbol. Sí tiene pinta, pero tampoco se lo voy a preguntar yo a don Pep Guardiola, uno de los mejores entrenadores de la historia, si me preguntan, pero no el mejor. Eso ya se lo dejo a los barcelonistas y a los del Manchester City, porque no es el mejor de la historia, obviamente. Y nada, si habéis llegado hasta este momento del vídeo, recordad que sois personas válidas y valiosas y os quiero muchísimo. Chao.